All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back up here. Interesting. It's going to be interesting energies and interesting stuff. It's kind of like a really good matching of the gravitation. What the gravity does in there. You see it on your screen. This is actually is going to be at 5 p.m. We're also gonna have a very similar chart at 10 p.m. Well, how do we get here? And what are we gonna get from this? For it, as you see it on one side, that's gonna be Uranus and Mars, giving us this understanding of what we see. So basically, Mars and Uranus are here, and here is the ascendant, as what you see. On the one side is going to be the front part, which is that going to be the intuitions that's trying to learn things, trying to navigate through the visions in there. And on the other side, you're just sitting down in the back and it's like, where is my love? Why do the things that I don't want to happen at the same time? And all this, it's packed where? In the center of you. So there's gonna be a lot of thin ice, tower moments, breakdowns. But if you look at it in there, that is actually the gravity also on Earth. You paying attention to the center, in there, the ascendant goes to the equator, and we have the south and the north pole that it's shifting back and forth. And this is what the energies is. Very powerful energies. And at the same time, at this 5 o'clock energies, we're gonna have Venus shifting into Leo. You're probably already feeling it, these energies. For it, it's like whatever I want doesn't happen. The love that I want, it doesn't happen. What the heck? What the heck? And so on. All right, but before that, let's go back. Let's go back at the beginning of the day because this is a 5 p.m. energy for it. And we're gonna go through the whole process. All right, 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is gonna be with Mercury, with Jupiter. You're talking about growth, you're talking about getting it in there, but the growth can be not only talked, but also there's gonna be this internal communications about growth within you. A lot of wisdom is gonna be coming in the next. We're talking about 2 weeks. You're gonna pay attention to Mercury as it transitioning. For it, but today also what happening is there's going to be a lot of healing because the moon is going to be having divine energies with Chiron. A lot of this healing patterns, it's going to come and boil over the day for this. If you're starting at that work at 7 o'clock, be careful with the boss and the authorities in there, or you're going to be mindful about all this. But as we talking about these energies in there, Uranus and Mars coming in together, they right now are ruling the show. Universe is stepping in big time. We talked about this earlier that don't go against the universe. Some people really gonna have a crash, tower moments, breakdowns, losses. Failed relationship, fail within love because you want the love that you want, not the love that it should be as it is. So a lot of breaking down the energies that's gonna come with the Venus moving into Leo. That's gonna be direct positions with Pluto, who is like you can't just keep on going that way. So a lot of this emotions is gonna come out, but here is the things that if you seize this intense energies, intense situations, things are like doesn't going. That doesn't mean they're not going. That means you feeling it out. You seeing it out. But what is your hope? A lot of the people is gonna fail the test, but most of the people, I hope, they are gonna be running and leave everything within the universe and let the universe handle it. And that's what Mars is. Okay, guys. All right, talking about 8 o'clock energies, Mercury is going to be moved pretty much in there. This is going to be communications against the universe and Mars. To it, it's only like a 7 degrees difference. But that is going to be upcoming for it because Mars and Uranus, they're not a completely full merge yet. They have a 3 degrees of separations for it, but you can feel the energies of movement. Movement that it's something comes in, and with this energies, that is what coming in of this unpredictability. Cannot predict it where Mars will go. Mars usually using its own emotions. But as you see it right now, the moon that it's at Virgo, she is opposing Saturn. Eventually, she's gonna be opposing, but tomorrow she's gonna be opposing also Neptune when you wake up. And with that being said, within that energies in there, don't react on your emotions because your emotions doesn't see to the truth. Emotions feeling it. But if your feelings are based out of your fears, you're not seeing anything. But if your internal visions that are open, you're gonna see this greatness that comes in. Okay, but if you pushed from an outside, inside you're gonna be boiling, right? Feeling like within an incubator, like you are in this place that something goes on. A lot of people's gonna be awakened, guys. There's a lot of awakening is gonna come in. You're gonna feel that awakening in the next hour, which is gonna be at 9 o'clock. The midheaven, it's gonna be with Mars and Uranus. You're gonna feel it that the divine masculine works with the universe, and the universe works with divine masculine. That energy is working with the sun, which is the sextile between Mars and Uranus. Things that at work is gonna be coming and progressing. Whatever your work it is, whatever you're working, and it is attached to the universe just working it out. Whatever it's not gonna be. So this is a what those certain changes are coming. Very beautiful angel wings with divine yacht that it's made between Pluto and Neptune. You see that it's a reminder for you. It's like, hey, this is what the wisdom is. Can you use it? All right. We're talking about the moon. It's gonna be going into a Libra, but how is she when it holds that she's blindfolded so she can see from inside with the soul? And that's what I want you to do today. Seeing at the stuff from within your soul. Hi, darling. Thank you for being here. And talking about with this energies later on at 10 o'clock as the ascendant goes in there, that's going to be squaring Jupiter and midheaven. But if you using that energy of the ascendant with the sun, you're going to be much more better of that vision. See, don't ever look at it, what is in the surface. Go dive deep from within. Because when you look at it at the surface level, you're doing a surface stuff. You're doing just that much. Dive a little bit deep. Who's asking you to dive deep though? That will be a Saturn that it's opposing. It's like, hey, those kind of like a small thinking, those kind of like a small lower vibrations, those kind of small, they're not going in there. I want you to go deep. And where is it gonna be going deep? The moon, it's gonna be going to the intuitions to go and seek Mars and Uranus and the sun at the same time. she's like, oh my God, I see that I've been only seeing it from one level of perspective. Okay. Now I have to go and I have to see even more deeper. I have to dive in there. I have something that I have not finished. And that energy is gonna come and rise up more and more. Even that in the next hour, we're talking about 11 o'clock. You're gonna see it. This duality of what I have, what I see is not what it is, and you're like, oh my God, what is going on with me? I can't. It's kind of like you're gonna be coexisting in the two worlds. This is what the awakening is. When you find the truth in there, when you find the things in there for it, because of this Mars with Uranus conjunction in there, that is about the energies on Earth. And if anything doesn't go right, oh, Uranus is gonna be doing sudden changes. He's just gonna be like, can accomplish what I can accomplish, but I can accomplish with whatever I came here for. All right. So Venus is gonna be at 29 degrees 41 minutes at this time. To it, it's not officially moved into Leo yet. Pay attention to this hour right now at 11 o'clock because exactly this duality is gonna show you what you've been living. You're gonna see the false of the matrix and what this actually is. How the beautiful power is when you go with the synchronized energies. Um, this kind of like energies, they're gonna be intense. They're gonna be increased, that intensified in there. As the midheaven, it's gonna be going into Cancer. For it, it's gonna be related to the ascendant and Lilith. That it's gonna be rising up against Neptune. This is like, but my vision didn't happen. My situations didn't happen. I thought that's how it's gonna be, but it is not. And Venus is gonna be. I thought what that love it is, and so on. You're gonna feel things are boiling, but remaining calm. It's like, okay, I will see what I can do with whatever it's gonna be left over. Oh, there's gonna be a war. There's gonna be a tower moment. There's something's gonna crumble. Oh, I'm gonna rebuild. Oh, it's something is not right, and we have to let it go. Oh, I will be okay. But if you're working out of a survival mode and you panic, guess what happens? You're gonna be trying to hold on this tower moment. You're gonna be trying to hold on this Kali's energy that removes everything that you don't need out of your life. And you're gonna be a what? Misery, failing things. And at the same time, you're gonna be suffering, you're gonna be in the drama, you're gonna be in the trauma, and so on and so on, while you fail to see why is it coming in. Clearing the path, getting unstuck, removed from places that you are not belong to, that prevent your evolution. All right, authority time. It's a 1 o'clock. The midheaven is with the sun. Great energies, just great. Okay, very powerful. Talking about what the family should have been. The moon and Mars are and Uranus. The moon it's at 23 degrees in there. Together with Mars, you're gonna be feeling that empowerment of internal courage. Okay, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be safe in there for it, and so on and so on. Twin flame power. Hello, you too. Where did you go once you have done into the deep truth? You find it, you recognize it, you want to go to the past and heal it. What and how to surpass it? Twin flame power. What do you do with this? It all depends as an individual work in there. But overall, because here is that a lot of the people want something in particular within their mind to it. So when you go that deep, okay, you demolishing the illusions that the things was developing there. And then when you hit the rock bottom, okay, you find the deep truth. Now you begin to building. from within the truth as it is. But if you continue seeing it, this um, magical, this stuff, these illusions, and so on and so on, for it, those kind of like energies in there, they are the one that asking you like go down, okay, go down to the deep, okay, get into the stones. Don't build it in the sand. Don't build it in the mud. Build it in the stones. Write it, but written in the stones. Deep, going deep from within. And that is that depthness. Like, let's say, for example, if we are going to be digging at the hole to the center of the earth tomorrow at 5, we are going to feel in this heat that it comes in because everything it's there. The crust of the earth, they are moving. But imagine all the crust at the same time are pressing and are pressurize the center of the earth. Guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna be somewhere. It's gonna go. And this is what is that gonna be at this 5 o'clock energies. You want to go deep so you can understand how to manage that pressure. Okay. Because that's gonna be a synchronizing things from within you. Because you also have that within yourself. You're here on the earth. All right. Talking about divine timing, it's going to be at 2 o'clock. The divine balance. Where is the divine balance? It's coming from the Mars and Uranus towards Libra. Pay attention to what you have on that degree. Okay. The ascendant, which is currently it's 24 degrees in there at Libra. You are going to be able, within 5 degrees of this, like from 19 till 29, almost till the end, you're gonna feel those energies. Okay. In your personal chart, where Libra is, take a look. What is that gonna be mean for you? If you need some help, if you need some help is available, I'm still doing readings in there and the requests, so you guys know about that. Right. So seeing at that, this is a kind of like a hey, believe in the hope. Hey, believe within your relationship with the divine. Hey, believe in the universe. Yeah, but you don't believe in the universe because midheaven is where? At Leo. That is opposing Pluto. And the ascendant is like authority doesn't change, love it doesn't change. What am I supposed to do? I'm not gonna change either. When that is asking you for one thing. Change. So you see the things, but you don't see it. You only see the surface. This is gonna be fun. Some. All right, we're talking about this 3 o'clock energies. The ascendant goes into a Scorpio. That is gonna be this intensified energies of Venus. Okay. Oh my God, he doesn't love me. Oh my God, I didn't get that love. It's not in my way, and so on and so on. What did you do the last year? It's kind of like a situation from the last year is gonna come in. I was talking about back then. You don't fix this, you're gonna be dealing with that next year. But people, people. That's what happened last year, guys. Okay, you see that Leo's energy? That was a Mars and Venus right in here. Almost got together, but that was at the same energies. Right now, who last year Mercury was there. Right now, Venus is gonna coming for it. So take a look within yourself what happened the last year and what is the difference right now. Okay. All right. Talking about 4 o'clock communications. Speaking about Mercury, that energies of speaking, don't speak aggravating, okay? If you feel like energy of like, oh my God, I'm gonna tell these people, oh my God, I'm gonna tell this person, oh my God, I'm gonna be fixing at this. Oh no, no, no. Leave it to the universe. Can you be able to leave it to the universe? Is the question. Can you let it go? Can you surrender? See what the universe has for you. Because the universe has a better package. There is this picture of that is going around the Facebook. Jesus is behind and holding up this big toy bear, and the girl holding that little bear with him. And a lot of you is gonna be holding the little toy without finding out that the divine has something big for you. And this is that process of awakening, because some of the people are gonna be seeing it, but not with their real eyes. They're gonna be seeing it from in their soul. This is gonna be a huge awakening for it. But of course, you have to zip it up what you see in the material world to foresee what's going on from the spiritual perspective of life. There is talk about this in the beginning of the report. And this is what it looks like, these energies of those crust, those tectonic plates in art for it. You're gonna feel like pressure from the emotions. You're gonna be feeling pressures from the love. You're gonna be feeling pressures to change. You're gonna be feel pressures of revenge. You're gonna be feel agitated, aggravated. At the same times, everything is just actual peace. It's only your own internal fears are triggers with everything that goes around. What's gonna happen if the earth explodes? What's gonna happen if the world ends? What's gonna happen with this and that? And so on and so on. But as you see it in the chart, all the synchronized energies in there, particularly we're talking about Mars and Uranus, towards the moon, they're the best energies right now. They're holding all this together. The universe holds the earth together. The universe holds the solar system together. The gravitational field that you are living in, of this free floating space. Because, like it or not, the truth, it is what it is. The earth is free floating in the space. The only thing that holds it, it's the gravity of the sun. No gravity, no life. So too much of these pressures, they could be different to everybody. Okay, pretty much everyone's gonna be affected one way or another. There's gonna be a people going around and so on and so on. Maybe there's gonna be some newses about certain things because people cannot handle pressure. For it, pretty interesting because this is gonna be work situations as well, because the midheaven, which is represents the 10th house, that is about Virgo. It's something about to heal. It's something about to do that. This also could be related to the government, that it's time to heal the earth, but people don't want to heal. Some people, they are alive because there is a pain, there is a trauma, is a trauma because that's how they are. It's more easy to feed on the lower feed energies. All right. So the next hour, the midheaven goes into a Libra. Things are calming down a little bit, but as you see at the center of the energies is still Mars and Uranus and Taurus. This is a fate within the universe, and universe steps on the ground together with the moon being at Virgo in there, and Pluto being pretty much close into Capricorn. All that energies are actually comes in for one purpose. deep transformations, trust, surrender, let go, hope, believe, love, in a whole another level of existence. Let's talking about a little bit about the embodiment of the soul. That's what she's going to learn. You are about to open up the energies of that embodiment. But that embodiment is going to be coming up. And there you're going to be feeling this awakening when the moon enters Libra. Why? Relationships. You need to understand the biggest relationship is between your body and your soul. In order to embody it, those two, they have to be in a relationship. Those two have to be in friends. Where is Jupiter? Gemini, friends. And as we talking about those energies, those learnings in the past month and so on, here is you are gonna be fighting things that you can only see it when you're blindfolded. Divine is gonna be interfere, as I said. Those energies, those divine energies, is gonna be really ranking it up. We're talking about Mars, Uranus, and Saturn. Biggest learning and secrets. Those are the relationships. You need to know that everything gets tested from personal level to relationships in there. As the ascendant in that, it said that such divine energies with the sun, you are gonna be seeing this, but some of those emotions then. The moon is squaring the ascendant, and the ascendant is squaring Saturn. And as I said, the moon later on, she's going to be opposing Neptune. Right? You see it, but there is something else. You trying to, you look at around you and it's like, no, I'm seeing it for something that it's I cannot see. I'm asking for something. I'm digging for something. What I'm looking for. What I'm looking for. You may gonna feel like a little bit of cuckoo. No, you're not cuckoo. You haven't looked it up inside of yourself, the soul. You haven't opened up your soul eyes to seek from within your soul. So here is at 8 o'clock, of course, work has to be done to it, and the work has to be done from where? Ascendant gives the divine visions towards Venus. It's like, hey, don't forget about this. And guess what? Venus is in beautiful trines with Neptune. But Venus is already in Leo, it's opposing Pluto. You're seeing that conflict, the confrontations, and the troubles. You're going to lower your energies, and those lower energies, together with the energies of the ascendant, you're going to be like, not doing it. I'm going to be dropping everything out. I want to destroy everything that I built, everything that I work for, everything that I got so much. And the divine says, like, leave it up to me. Don't do anything stupid. Close your eyes and go to sleep. And guess what? Some other people will not going to do that. They want to fight, do it their own way. You're not going to win. Here we go. We're talking about 9 o'clock energies. Looks familiar like a 5 o'clock? Yes, it does. So at 5 o'clock, you have the visions about these pressures. Now you're in the pressures. Now you're cooking it. Now you're going to see what you're going to do. How you're going to be taking all those energies, because the energies are great and good, but internally inside of you, your ego's energies are boiling. They're just I want to be this, I want to be that, they have to, they must do. However, it's in your case. Okay, but you need to be happy, because this is actually going to be showing you the truth. And when you go and see that truth, you're going to find out that those structures are made like this for that purpose. Then you're gonna accept everything that's there. But that energy is between Mars, Uranus, and the midheaven at this time. This is gonna be a really challenging energies about fight, fights within you. This is could be some of the people gonna be having a the dark night of the soul. Exactly that energy is calling for them. Okay, your emotions, it's opposing the learning and it's opposing the proper internal visions for finishing in the end. Venus, it's opposing Pluto, says like, I don't see that love that I want. Yeah, somebody else gives me a love, but I don't care about that love because it's not the love that I want. Ascendant that it's at Capricorn, it is opposing the authorities. Like, where is the work? You're not doing your work at family. You're not doing it this. And at the family situation is like, yeah, you're not going to work. You're not doing anything, right? Instead of like, oh my God, I see I need to go see the shadow within me so I can put my proper emotions. Those emotions inside of me, they're gonna heal the love that is it within me. That love, it's working with the universe and the masculine energies in balance in the material world within me with the proper learning for better future to come. How about them apples? That's what some of you is gonna fail to see. But in order to see this, you have to be zip it up. All right. So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant goes into Aquarius. So that's going to be opposing Mercury, communications time. Some of the communications going to be kind of like a blocked in there. Midheaven going to Sag, a lot of expression. Some of you is going to be like, oh my God, what I just went through it, all these situations and so on. But if you look at it, the ascendant is in very beautiful energies with Jupiter and the ascendant is a sextiling the midheaven, the inner work. Finally, you put the things together within yourself, and it's like, now I understand what I needed that. I need to go ahead and do this. This has to happen, but I need to leave it to who? To the universe. Because I understand he's got a better plan than me. I gotta leave the things on God. God's got a better plans than me. Let me take the me out of the equation. And I'm gonna have what? Divine guidance, the God's way. And whoever walks with God always reach his destination in the end. And that's where it's Neptune, that it's in the end of Pisces. It's gonna show it to you. Okay? He's remind you about it. All right. So here is 11 o'clock. The midheaven there is at the Sag. Divine is going to give you expressions, but your expressions can be leading you through limitations. You may reach out your limits, you may reach out certain things, but don't limit yourself. Don't limit the universe. Don't limit the divine authority, and don't limit that Mars with Uranus. They're going to be stepping up. So it's going to be a very interesting next pretty much 2 weeks. Okay, this is going to be a huge shift, guys. Time for awakening, for doing the right things, times for a shift, and be ready to expect unexpected. But later on, you'll find out that the bad things come for good reasons. Okay, that's all I'm asking you guys. Beloved, thank you so much for watching. If you have so many questions, I can answer right now. If not, let's share the love and the light. And talk to you tomorrow. Good luck, guys. See you tomorrow.